Hi, I'm Selena for Who is Jesus Today, and I send greetings to the world today. How are you doing out there, everyone? You know, I'm going to give a little homework today, but you're not obligated by any means. You know that, right? A teacher once in a while wants to give out some homework. Yeah, and let me address this to those who are followers of Jesus, but also to those who are not, and even of different religious persuasions, or you don't believe. You say you are atheist. You know, an atheist. You know what? I know I'm going over now on another field, but what I have noticed, I had a teacher who was an atheist when I was young. That's mostly all I remember about him. He made sure he told us he was an atheist. I think this is elementary school, okay? A lot of us, he would have to explain that, and he did. He doesn't believe in God. Over the years, though, I have seen that there are two people who talk about God a lot and even think about God a lot. Two types, particularly. Those who really do believe in God and love and follow Him, not just a belief or a concept or some because their parents, say made them go to a seminary. But those who really have a foundation in God and believe, and those who really say they don't believe. I have discovered that the atheist talks about God quite a bit. If you know one, hang around them. Because they spend a whole lot of time trying to disprove there's a God. They spend a whole lot of time trying to convince you there's no God, and those who are in love with God spend a whole lot of their time trying to convince you that God exists. Some food for thought today. Here's a little bit of the homework. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to be in the underground church? I want, if you're led to do this little bit of homework, to really think about more, ponder. You may want to go online and do some research, and God may also lead you to pray or to reach out in certain ways that you can. Think about how our brothers and sisters in Nigeria are surviving as Christians. Right. And it depends on the region of Nigeria. It's not all of Nigeria. There are a lot of strong people of God in Nigeria. Really can be. There's a few YouTubers that have blessed me, and the worship. It's really wonderful. But not all of Nigeria has the same freedom of expression in their faith as Christians. It's a nation to really be open for us to keep our eye on. Think about the Christians now in Afghanistan. There are Christians in Afghanistan. In North Korea, I'll just call out some of the places. In Saudi Arabia, although there are some strong underground churches in Saudi Arabia. I don't know where. I'm not going to say where I don't, but I've heard. And I also, I mentioned those places. There are more. China, the underground church in China. And there are also Christians in Thailand. And Thailand is a Buddhist country. It has a strong root in Buddhism. So those are a few places, and I will probably be looking into some more. I'm sorry, I haven't really had any coffee yet. My brain is not quite as sharp as I thought it was. Right now, we're trying to recall some of the places. But could you imagine when the church goes underground in the United States of America? You see, sometimes we don't really grasp the freedom or the liberties of expression that we've had and the huge window of opportunity for the gospel, as it has been for generations in the U.S. Other parts of the world, but just say, imagine the underground church world in the Western countries. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. And I can't seem to think of anything else. Believe it, I can't. But just think about what it would mean to go underground. And the underground church, though, is a strong and vibrant church worldwide, by the way. And those regions that I called out, maybe God is going to guide you more, or if you have not already been actively involved or praying for them. Okay, you can like and subscribe. Until next time, Shalom.